So, hi guys, how are you? So I know it's been a while since I have given you an update. So I think the last time we spoke, I was just realizing that, or accepting the fact that I had a failed first transfer. So I had the option to either take a little break or just kind of jump right into when my next cycle started, menstrual cycle. So I had my first transfer in August, and I just had my second transfer today. So, I just decided that was best for me, and my husband, of course. And, it just felt like it was the right thing to do because I didn't want to allow my spirit to drop and allow my drive and determination to get through a successful transfer, and cycle interfere with anything. I couldn't accept that. I would never have forgiven myself if I just would have allowed myself to be defeated. That's just not me. So, I transferred today, with with one of my frozen babies. So I of course have the 2-week wait. But I did want to kind of touch base, with you ladies that are doing fresh versus frozen. So my first one was fresh, and the protocol for fresh is like so much more than it is for frozen. Now that's not to like weigh in on your decision for actual transferring of fresh or frozen, but just kind of give me a rundown of like what I noticed to be a big difference. The protocol for fresh, I had probably 5 injections around that, including my trigger. So, definitely a lot more shots on a daily basis. With this frozen one, because I have 2 embryos on ice, I didn't have to do the protocol for retrieval. So if you are on your round 2 of a transfer, like your second go at it, if you have any embryos left, you don't have to go through all of that. So you'll just have to do progesterone and oil, which I'm doing now. It's a butt shot, so it doesn't necessarily feel great, but it's a lot better than having to do 5 shots a day. So I'll take it. And I think I only did it I started on the 19th, I believe. 19th or 20th is when I started my first injection. I also take S-Trace oral tablets, there we go, 3 times a day. So you have the pill plus the injection for frozen transfers, if you're on your second go round. So, I had a very stressful day yesterday because, the county that I live in, they, make their residents, basically be on call for jury duty the entire month. So, just my luck, I call the phone number and, they talk to you about, like, your jury numbers being selected. And, of course, mine gets selected for this morning. And I'm like, are you joking? Like, are you for real right now? This is not what I want to hear. So, I'm, like, crying hysterical. I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't want to go to jail, obviously, for not showing up and have a bench warrant out for me. Like, I think I'll pass on that. But I'm like, I can't miss my transfer. Like, this is so critical for me to keep this day and not have anything get in the way. I got to figure out something. So I wound up having to inform my husband of like my transfer day, which is today. But I was really trying not to, because he and I both went through a lot of grief and all that with the first fail, and I really just wanted to keep this as a surprise. Because he already knows about the 2-week wait. So I'm like, if he knows the day that I transfer, he's obviously going to know the 2-week wait thing. So I kind of wanted to keep it as a surprise, and that way, God forbid, it wouldn't take that, we wouldn't have to go through all of that heartache again. I kind of try to protect him the best I can. Some people are probably going to think that's stupid or whatever, but like, it's my life and that's what I chose to do. So anyways, so I wound up having to tell him, because I'm like, what do I do? Like, I've never had jury duty, so I was like, hey, you know, this is my situation. And he's like, well, why don't you just call out of work? And I'm like, you don't understand. I have to be somewhere at a certain time. I don't care about work right now. But he thought I was going to work. So, of course, I had to, like, tell him, like, hey, I'm really not going to work. I'm going to transfer. This is what's up, blah, 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 blah. So, you know, it turned out good. It turned out fine. So, I just had to go deliver, like, a letter in person to the courthouse, and they were completely understanding. So I rushed from the courthouse to Baltimore County, which is an hour and a half from my house. So I'm like, we gotta go. Like, we don't have time to talk. Like, let's go. So, we made it in plenty of time, thank God, so I can actually, like, unwind and relax. And had transfer, went great. You know, they did the normal protocol of, like, you know, getting you prepped and telling you what's going on and what they're doing and blah, 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 blah. So luckily, my doctors were all very cool and, like, you know, patient and all that stuff. So, I did get a addition to my tattoo collection. So I will show you guys my lovely tattoo. It's a little red still since I just got it, like, a couple days ago, and a little irritated still. But it says believe. And this symbol is, one for ladies who have had a loss. And I felt like it was the right thing for me to do because, yes, it's a reminder, but to me it's not a bad reminder because I still have my faith and I still have my strength. And I still believe that when it's my time that I will be able to conceive and hold this end baby. So, you know, some people are like, well, you know, that's a constant reminder. And it's like, I've been through so much, I really don't want to forget. I'm not one of those people that wants to forget anything bad and sad because it made me who I am and it made me stronger, is my mentality. So, I got that little addition. I love it. It's fitting for me. So, you know, there's that. But anyways, I just wanted to catch you guys up. I am now in my 2-week wait. So I'm like, hey, please, 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 please. Like, let's make this happen. And yeah, so that's where I am right now. And I will certainly keep you guys informed. I'm trying to not remind hubby of the timeline. He might remember, but he's acting like he doesn't, so it's fine with me. Like, I really wanted to make this really special. So I'm gonna try to not spill the beans. I've done really well thus far. But yeah, I miss you guys, and I'm sorry that I've been kind of neglecting you. And I did want to touch on one other thing before I go. Sorry. You know, this journey is extremely difficult. It's mentally and physically insane. I mean, I really don't know any other word to say. It's draining. And there's going to be people that are going to try to break you down and say things because that's their opinion, or they're going to tell you you're doing things wrong or whatever. And it's happened to me. And you just got to say, you know what? I've had enough of your negativity. You know, this is something that is extremely difficult as it is. And you can either, you know, understand that everybody's situation is not the same. And be respectful of that. You know, if you decide to reach out to other people or whatever, like, I'm not saying don't do that because it is a lifesaver, but with so many different opinions, you have to make your own rules. You have to make your own guidelines of how you want your cycle to go. And, you know, people saying negative things and trying to make you feel like you're stupid or whatever, like, don't accept it. Because at the end of the day, you are a strong, independent, you got your ish together woman. So keep it together and know that, you know, you're not always going to have an easy road with this. You're going to have people that just think they are, you know, Miss Know-It-All and tell you that you're doing things wrong, or try to attack you because they're not happy with themselves or whatever. Don't take it. Don't take the nonsense, and keep your spirit and your soul happy and at peace. And that's all I'm going to say about that. But, you know, just continue to stay strong and continue to power through the hard times, and know that I'm here to talk to, and I'm a complete approachable sweetheart. So, you know, I try to be there for you guys as much as I can, and I do apologize again for being MIA, but I just kind of had to figure some stuff out. So, anyways, I'm back, and I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. And again, if you have any questions for me, or kind of want to do a Q&A session with asking me random questions, I'm okay with that too. So just comment below and let me know if you have any questions or comments or whatever. So have a wonderful evening again, and I will hopefully touch base with you tomorrow, or, you know, the next couple days to see how you guys are doing. Thank you so much for staying with me on my journey, and can't wait to see yours. Have a great night, guys.